And when it began as 100 rupees per kilogram or 100 rupees per kg. And it looks like it's very, very close to the 200 rupees per kilogram mark. We're talking about tomatoes in India. Tomatoes in India are selling, I think it's going to go, we were talking about how tomatoes have become more expensive than chicken. I think it's going towards becoming as expensive as silver, kind of precious metals. That's the direction it's going in. And to the point where McDonald's is refusing to serve tomatoes to consumers. Believe it or not, Amit, Karthik, who wants to take a shot at this one?
Okay, I'll take a shot. So, Ahmedabad, gift city.
Yes.
SGX Nifty moving to gift city, etc. Remember, we just spoke about it. Ahmedabad has got tomatoes selling at 256 rupees a kg. 256 rupees. Can
what
you
is the
believe
silver
that?
rates for the day for the kilogram?
We'll get to that. So 256 rupees a kg.
Petrol is 97 rupees a litre at this point in time. Wow. Okay.
So 256 rupees a kg in Ahmedabad. I know it's a vegetarian market, but then the Mac Aloo Tikki burger still has tomato as a great ingredient, right?
Right.
Come back to Delhi NCR, 186 rupees or 184 rupees, I checked this morning, for a kg of tomatoes.
If it is available.
And it's not available.
If it is available, I want to say that. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the story a little back. I think we're talking about prices a little too early. It's not available. First of all, it's not available on most of your, quick grocery service delivery apps. We've tried over here. We're talking about Noida. We can confidently tell you he's just come down from Delhi. Noida, Delhi NCR. We're not getting tomatoes even if you're willing to pay 185 rupees a kilogram. Karthik, go ahead.
Yeah. So McDonald's, I think, has done a smart thing. It's saying, I can't overnight increase the price of my burger. Let me just cut short the tomato that goes into it. But I wonder what McDonald's over time is going to do with the tomato ketchup. I think that is going to be another story. But for now, tomato, the raw
those
sliced
tomatoes are a
tomato,
long-term procurement deal. I'm sure those prices are locked or something like that.
I hope so. But right now, fresh tomato slices are not going to be found in your burgers anytime soon.
All right. Not just the Mac Aloo Tikki burger. Any burger that involves a tomato. Any dish that involves a slice of tomato.
The chicken McGrill also has a nice juicy slice of tomato, a nice crisp one. It used to be. Well, I'll have to order one now and see what it tastes like without the tomato.
Right. Amit, are you planning to, are you one of those who's not going to pick up that burger because there's not a slice of tomato in them?
I have been eating at home for quite some time now.
Well, ladies
I
and
hope
gentlemen,
to continue that
What
for
have
some
you
time.
been cooking at home without tomatoes?
That's the thing. Well, it's not a burger, but tomatoes go in everything.
Right.
So it's going to be a problem for everybody. But my point is, the first thing that comes to mind is that people are hoarding or people are making money because the monsoons are bad.
right.
What we find out now, that's not the reason. It seems it's a virus. So there are two large producing regions in India where tomatoes are produced. Number one is Nasik, two is Kolar.
As in Nasik in Maharashtra and Kolar in Karnataka.
Nasik production happens till April and May. After that, their distribution stops when the Kolar produce takes on the market. There is a certain white fly which is spreading a leaf curl disease on the produce of the Kolar farmlands, which has basically cut down the production of Kolar. And Kolar basically supplies to almost all over India, even Bangladesh, tomatoes, whether it's Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal and Gujarat and whatever. So that is the reason, and it may not be just that somebody is hoarding because they're taking advantage that the monsoon is bad so we can jack up prices.
Right. That's fascinating, isn't it, Karthik? From monsoon destroying, from untimely monsoon, extra monsoon rains destroying crops to from tomatoes not being sown in parts of Karnataka. We knew that was also a problem. To now a disease affecting tomatoes. This story is far from over. We'll have to really see, because you have the entire full monsoon ahead of us right now. We'll have to see how that monsoon pans out and how we're able to manage tomato stock, because once upon a time in India, they used to say, onion prices can bring down a government. It used to be the joke at one point in time, especially state governments. But then it looks like tomato prices are really going through a huge tumult that will take a while to settle down.
You're right, Krishna. And we talk about tomatoes more frequently than other vegetables, but I think there's a similar story also playing out in ginger, for example.
Right.
or in cumin seeds. So it's not, the problem is not restricted to tomatoes alone. In the case of this whitefly virus, which is attacking the tomato crop, I think yeah, that is unique to the tomatoes, at least from whatever little I have read or not read about the whiteflies. But I think overall unseasonal rainfall, flooding situation, destruction of crop, destruction of harvested crop lying in the warehouses, all of that has reduced the supply of tomatoes, and tomatoes, unlike many other food products, has a much lower shelf life. So the chances of destruction during transit from, let's say, the warehouse to the mandi also results in the crop not being available in good measure to be sold. So all of this, I think, totally tying up to the low tomato story. And if tomatoes were a listed commodity on the stock markets, guess what color it would be on the trading charts? This would be the color, red, absolutely.
I'm just thinking a lot of commodity traders who are trading in tomato, the kind of windfalls that they're going to be witnessing in these times are going to be incredible. Let's not forget, a lot of people are going to be making a lot of money because the scarcity in tomatoes. And like Amit was talking about, onions, potatoes, tomatoes, man, simple as that. You cannot run short of either of these three things. And the problem here that we notice is that both onions and potatoes have a longer, easier way, longer shelf life, easier, doesn't get damaged in transport as much, unlike tomatoes, which need more care and concern in terms of warehousing them and transporting them. So the tomato story, tomatoes turning more and more sour with every passing day, and we'll be keeping our eyes on them. Ladies and gentlemen, 186 rupees per kilogram here in Delhi. 256 rupees per kilogram in Ahmedabad. No, this is not over. We will be keeping a track of that.